79% of women and 62% of men experience a lack of confidence in the workplace. 93% of workers in the workplace also had experienced a drop in confidence due to an incident. Today, I'm going to give you 3 ways to help build your team into an absolutely positive, confident team that will continue to grow and will help you be more productive as you're being the team leader. We've all experienced the ups and downs of going through work days, having traumatic events, elections being won and lost. There's all these different variables that allow people to have all these emotional things happen to them. But as team leaders, what can we do to encourage our teams and help them grow? Well, that's why I'm going to give you a couple things that you can actually do that are positive. And are they part of words of affirmation? Are they giving people clear direction? Are they providing guidance? I guess we just have to stick around and find out. Number 1, create a path. In creating a path, you're taking something that your team has thought about for a long time and you're paving the way, yellow brick road, if you will. Think of Wizard of Oz. And it's showing your team that there is a path for promotion, there's a path for other opportunities. It's a continuation, and it's showing them that you are thinking long-term about what their prospect and opportunities are. And I think when you're able to clearly articulate that you care just as much about their growth as your own growth, you're showing your team that you are putting them above you in a certain aspect, and you're saying that I care about your development. I care about the path for the things that you're going to do, and it's going to help us both grow. It's kind of like the water rising brings everyone up. And that is an important aspect of continuing to grow and encouraging your team, because over the time I've seen in the last couple of years, most people feel like they're at dead-end jobs. Most people feel like the only thing they have to look forward to is a couple percentage points increase to their pay. I think we need to be able to show people that if they are able to continue to grow and push as far as their personal development, you can give them a path to a better career opportunity, and that only helps everyone. And I think that is an aspect that team leaders do not utilize enough. They like to use the carrot, but I think it's not just about incentivizing people. I think it's about showing people you understand what the incentives are and you also want to help them grow. It just makes everyone better. Number 2, daily development opportunities. Now you're asking yourself, daily development, how's that any different from talking about a career path? It's extremely different. Daily discussions about how people are growing is far more important than the once every 6 months, hey, I think you have a career opportunity to grow. It really shows that you're paying attention, that you are involved, and you are actually getting them the help they need daily to help them identify how to continue to move up. And that's only going to impact your overall performance of your team. And I think that's something that most people miss. It's that daily involvement, weekly, more than every few months. Because when you do something for every so often, it just shows that you have minimum involvement. But when you are more involved on day-to-day activities, it really shows how important your team is to you and how important it is that you guys succeed as a team. And I think that is an aspect that we lose because we're so focused on all these minuscule, minor tasks, we miss out on the big picture. And I think that just also speaks to your character as a leader. If you're reaching out and talking to your team on a daily basis, it really shows you are connected and you understand the risks, the issues, a lot of the major day-to-day things that are happening. Now, not all managers are able to do that, and I totally respect that. But whoever is running these people needs to have that level of fidelity and understanding of what's really happening with the team. And I think once you have that, you have something that most people will never get. Just keeping the pulse of your team in the forefront of your mind is extremely important. And it also shows that your people, they respect that if they really truly understand what you're trying to do as a passionate, development, encouraging leader. And I think when you go with those aspects of being that involved, Not micromanaging. That's not what we're trying to say here. But an involvement as far as understanding what your team's going through. And that's how you really prove what type of leader you are. Not micromanaging, but actually helping develop. And I'm just excited to see what most people do with that type of thinking. Number 3, guide and provide guidance. And finally, guiding and providing guidance. It's another aspect as far as you've already laid out the path, you're monitoring and helping your team develop, and now providing guidance as a mentor, as a leader. These are all 3 different aspects. It really is a capability if you can identify those 3 different variations. If you can say to yourself, I understand the differences between these 3 aspects, that's when you're starting to really make some impact with your team. As far as providing guidance, it's not about doing the job, it's about the job getting done. And when you're a leader, you want to provide guidance without involving yourself in every aspect. And then, like I said with the previous section, being there, being involved, and having a pulse of what's happening, and showing your team that you can be there in case they need the bigger issues to be handled. I think that is a truly impressive leader. You're guiding them, mentoring, you're providing something that maybe most people have never seen before. The last section I just talked about was micromanaging. There is a fine line between monitoring how people are doing and micromanaging them to where you have to do everything, you take things from people. That's not what this is all about. It's all about giving people the tools they need, helping and encouraging them, giving them new training, helping them develop. It's all in how are you helping be a part of these people's learning and development. And I think these are all 3 important aspects if you're going to build a team that is going to deliver results and help not just them, but help you grow into that next level to where you can impact more and more people and develop an even larger brand and team. And I think it's exciting when you really look at these little nuances and say to yourself, I'm not just impacting people's development, I'm not just impacting people's ability to do tasks and their throughputs, but I'm giving them a more positive, encouraging environment that as a team we can do anything together. And I think that is really where speaking words of affirmation to each other, building each other up as we're continuing to do these new and incredible things, and then just being a part of a team that wants to go out and conquer the world and be that next team that's gonna just do incredible and great things. And I think with that, you being the strong leader, you being the encourager, and you speaking words of affirmations to your team, I think those are all amazing aspects that will just help you grow and show everyone in your organization that they can do anything if they put their mind to it. To conclude, I think it's important that you develop that path, you go out, you daily develop your team, and number 3, and you provide guidance to that team. I think those are extremely important aspects to helping give your team the confidence to go out and grow and go forth and conquer things. And I think if you are extremely passionate about impacting your team and other people every single day, give me a like and subscribe. I'm extremely excited about this channel. Everything you do counts, and I'm excited to hear from you. If you could just get a chance, leave me a comment about how you've had team members speak words of affirmation or have given you positive, encouraging ways that you can be a better team leader. And I really think that there's so much more that this channel has to offer. I've gotten away from the books for a little while, but I'm starting to see that I need to get back into them to get some more information to continue to learn and develop. Drop me a comment about some books I should continue to read. And I'm excited about what 2025 has to offer. And I hope that next chance you get, be the leader you needed when you didn't have that person, and continue to grow and create positivity in the world. And I want to thank you again for stopping by the Leaders Tool Chest. Thank you.